Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Just making a short video about it was a discussion I was having yesterday with brother Wissam, and decided to make this video. And it was about one of the first books I've ever purchased in my life. And basically, the short version for the story is I was seeing a lot of shubuhat. This is going to be about around maybe 18 years ago. Yeah. And I was someone who's active on Islamic discussion forums, and I'm seeing shubuhat everywhere. And I'm seeing all these sources being quoted. I'm not familiar with these sources. Some of them I am. Bukhari, Muslim, and whatnot. I didn't have a copy of Bukhari or Muslim or anything like that. I don't think I even had a single book with me at the time. Well, maybe a couple. Not much. Like nothing serious. Nothing serious. But I remember it was around that time where I thought to myself, I need to start learning about these sources. I need to start buying books. And I think I made myself a little list of books that I was interested in purchasing, and I went to the mall. This was during the time in which I didn't even know of Islamic bookstores. I've never been to an Islamic bookstore. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, at that time, I probably never been to an Islamic bookstore in my life. But I went to the mall and had an Islamic section. And one of those books that was on the list was actually available for sale. And imagine this young guy who goes into a bookstore, and one of the first books he picks up is Siyar A'lam al-Nubala. Okay? And for those of you that aren't aware, Siyar A'lam al-Nubala is like 20 volumes or something like that. And alhamdulillah, what they had wasn't a 20 volume version, it was a condensed version. It was in 3 volumes. So this is Siyar A'lam al-Nubala, and it's Bayt al-Afkar al-Duwaliya, that's the publishing house. It's quite thick. Okay? And if you can tell, it's 2 columns. The text is very small. Yeah, it's quite small compared to anything else. It has 3 volumes. And this is one of the first things. This is one of the first things that I ever bought. And it's a wonderful book for biographies, for biographical information about scholars of hadith, about kings, about warriors, about poets. It's not something that I went through from cover to cover, of course, but it's a great reference book. It's by Dhahabi, Al-Hafidh al-Dhahabi, of course, a famous student of Ibn Taymiyyah, the author of other famous works like Mizan al-I'tidal, which is something that's very important in terms of for ilm al-rijal and whatnot. And he has multiple works that are quite related to ilm al-hadith as well. So, yeah. It's something that changed my life, because it was that one first step. It was that one. It was quite a large step, actually. Usually you'd pick up something small, but I went for something that was quite large immediately. Yeah, do excuse that. In any case, and it led to, and with time, because it's quite large, as you can see, it's 3 volumes. Buying other texts became easier. Like my copy of Bukhari is in 1 volume, my copy of Muslim's in 1 volume. And I started buying, other works like Bukhari and Muslim, whatnot, maybe perhaps 2 years after I bought Siyar A'lam al-Nubala. But